Alola. And what's the Chouch and Chows? JP, it's Games here. Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Sun Let's Play. In the last episode, we went to the Dimensional Research Lab and we also leveled up Chinchou and Rockruff. And they evolved into both a Lantern and a Lycanroc. In today's episode, we are going to be going through the Diglett's Tunnel, and we're also possibly going to be meeting up with Olivia again. And we'll also be checking out the Poképelago. But before we do all of that, I want to show you guys my box, because I've been catching a lot of Pokemon, and I want to show them off to you guys. So let's go and see what we got. So we got Greninja. Then there's Cutie Pie, the Cutie Fly. There's Cheer Up, our Ornicorio Yellow. There's TKO, the Crabrawler. There's Kidnapper, the Driftbloom. There's a Milk Tank. There's Snorfor, our Snorlax. There's a Grubbin named X2. There's a Butterfree. There's an Eevee. There's Redrum, our Mudbray. There's Yorkshire, our Lillipup. There's a Rorantus. There's a Caterpie. There's Don, our Gumshoes. There's Paris. There's a Wishy-Washy. There's another Eevee. That hatched from the egg we got from the daycare. This is a Comfy. We got that in the Lush Jungle. There's Chili, the Magby. There's an Alolan Digdug trio I got a few during grinding a few episodes back, so that's pretty cool. There's a Fletchling. There's a Magikarp. There's a Tentacool. There's an Alolan Rattata. There's a Snuffle called Build-A-Bear. Basically because it evolves into a Beware, and I would love to see a plush of Snuffle here, because I have to show you its cry. Isn't that so cute? That cry is so cute. Now it has Klutz, which means that it can't hold an item. But look how cute this thing is. I want a plush of Snuffle, but I also want to Build-A-Bear Beware. That would be amazing. If we're going to continue to do Build-A-Bear Pokemon, I want to Beware it's Build-A-Bear, because technically it is a bear and it's a panda, but like I want one. There's a Wimpod. Thing about Wimpod is you have to sort of track it down. There's only one place in the entire Alola region where you can get it, and plus even then it's really hard to get out of but you can't weaken it because of the fact that it's got that ability called Wimp Out, meaning in other words if its HP goes to less than half, it'll automatically decide to leave the battle. And its evolution, Gastropod, has this ability, which is basically the same thing, called Emergency Exit, where the exact same thing happens as well. So you gotta be careful leveling these things up. There's Blue Jay. There's a Barnsley. There's a Pinsir. Do I have a box too? I do. There's a Persimmon, and there's a Bonsweet. Now, I don't know how many Pokemon I need to do this, but I might be able to do this now, and I'd like to go and get this item just to see if I can do... I'd like to go and find out if I can go and get this item right now. If we fly back to the Professor's Lab on Melee Island... Just a sec. We might just be able to get the Lucky Egg, because I believe it's somewhere around here you can get the Lucky Egg. If you catch a certain amount of Pokemon in your Pokedex, you can get the Lucky Egg. Okay, the professor isn't here. Maybe it's in the aftergame. or something like that. Yeah, maybe it's in the after game because the professor is not here right now. He's supposed to be there and gives you the lucky egg if you have a certain amount of Pokemon in your Pokedex. And that's really awesome. Sadly, it's not that. It's just not just yet. Alright, let's fly back to Hee City. And then we'll go and check out the Pokepelago when we land. Right, so in the pause menu, or in the X menu, there's this new thing. If we go to the second page, it's called the Pokepelago. And you can get this, you can go here as soon as you get Charizard. I just haven't had a chance to go here yet, but I want to show it off. Alright, welcome to the Pokepelago, man. These uninhabited islands exist solely for the delight of Pokemon, man. I bet I suppose I should introduce myself. How rude of me. They call me Marlan. I'm in charge of the Pokepelago and keep it running. You're Joe, right? Yes, I am. Okay, let's get things started. The Pokemon that are deposited in your PC can freely come to the Pokepelago to have a bit of fun if they want. Right now, we only have one small island available for them to play on. But if you help me out, it won't be that way for very long. So here's what I need you to do first. Would you pick up that Pokebean that's fallen on the ground? Sure. There we go. Pokemon love Pokebeans. They're nutritious and delicious. And the sprout from Pokebean stalks, like the one in the middle of this island. You've just picked one of them right now. You just picked a Pokebean up. You just picked a plain bean up right now, but they also offer rare beans called pattern beans, and also even rainbow beans. I love hands-on learning. Don't you agree? So why don't you give that beanstalk a good shake and see what happens? So he wants me to hit the beanstalk. Shake the beanstalk and drop some Pokebeans, and then add all sorts of Pokebeans. Okay, you got it. Isn't this better learned by doing? You can collect Pokebeans once per day or so. If no Pokebeans come tumbling down, why don't you wait a day and try again? Put some of the Pokebeans to collect in that crate on the island, if you wouldn't mind. They will then they'll be handy for any hungry Pokemon wandering around the island to eat at any time. All right. Okay, so I can put beans in here. All right. Ooh, there's a rainbow Pokebean. And there's a pattern Pokebean too. I'm going to keep on picking up all these Pokebeans. I know I meant to press the sale button, but like I really want to pick up all these Pokebeans. Because this is an easy way to get loads of them. And that's just awesome. Not just for feeding your Pokemon in Pokemon Refresh, but it's also awesome for basically upgrading this place. And getting the ability to make this place better. So that's one of the things you need to do with these things. So you can upgrade this place for all different kinds of islands. This island is basically for collecting Pokebeans. And the more Pokemon you have, the more Pokebeans you get here. So basically, and each island can hold up to 30 Pokemon at one time. The key is to get collect 90 Pokemon. Then you can upgrade everything to its max with just Pokebeans. Because you need, like, the more Pokemon you get in your are stored in your PC, and the more Pokemon that you so the more Pokemon you have stored in your PC and the more beans you have, that's how you upgrade this place. Okay, I think that's all the beans I can collect. So let's go and click on the sale button. Wonderful to see you again. I'm delighted that you came to my raft hut. This has been my own private castle ever since that fateful day I decided to turn these uninhabited islands into a resort for Pokemon. I built this place myself. It's not too shabby, I dare say myself. I have everything that I could need to keep the Pokepelago up and running. So Joe, I have a favour to ask of a promising trainer like yourself. The Pokepelago only features one small island at the moment, as you've seen. But it's like it's likened to a Pokemon at level 1 if it's just barely hatched from an egg. If you'd put some Pokemon that to put some effort into developing the islands here. Developing the islands basically means breaking the ground on new isles or improving the facilities on the islands that you've already started on. We'll borrow the strength of your Pokemon and in the boxes and then do work. Oh, if you need, we'll need some plain beans. Don't forget about those too. Well, no one can work on an empty stomach. Okay, that's it from me right now. But come by my raft hut at any time if you want to start developing islands. Mohn here. I keep the things running here at the Pelago. Okay, so basically what happens here is I can shake the tree sometimes, and I can put some of these berries in. So, you know what? So each of these berries lasts. So if I put some plain beans in here, they last for 20 seconds at a time. If I put some of these pattern beans in, they last for a minute. And of course, if I put these rainbow beans in, they last for 2 minutes. And they can. Wild Pokemon are now more likely to appear for the next 7 minutes. So if I was to go do something for 7 minutes, that Pokemon might start appearing. So this is a great way to sort of do things and leave the game to do. This is a great way to leave the game to do stuff for itself. So it's kind of an interesting idea. Actually, wait, that might be 7 hours. But either way, it's a great way to leave the game to do stuff for itself for a bit if you need to go and do stuff and you want to leave the game on for a bit and see what happens. So you can do that. That's pretty cool. And you can see, you can take a look at Pokemon. But you can take a look at Pokemon in your PC during this, and you can also. When a Pokemon you don't have comes to your Pokepelago, you can use that to find more Pokemon here. So if I develop the islands, and if I have I can make this into phase 2. if I have 30 Pokebeans and 15 Pokemon in my box. So now my Beanstalk is a lot more plentiful. And of course I can hold a lot more Pokemon here on this island. So let's develop the islands again. And for 30 Pokemon and 90 Pokebeans, I can level this up to its maximum. Which will basically allow it to which will allow the Beanstalk tree to be its biggest, and of course I can have all my Pokemon working on it at the same time. So that's really cool. And then of course there's also... Sorry about that, there's annoying police cars going past. This island, then there's also other islands you can develop too. Isle of Plenty is where you can grow berries. Isle Arblan is where you can go and explore a cave and find hidden items in this cave. It's basically where you can find things like evolution stones and stuff like that, so that's really cool. And sometimes you'll find a bottle cap here, which I'll explain what that does later. But you'll need to find those. And then there's Isle EV Up, which if we develop this island, up to 6 Pokemon can be invited to this island. And basically what it does is it allows you to grind your EVs up. And they don't have to be level 100 to do that. But I'll explain more about that later. This is Isle Avenue. I believe this is a hot springs where you can level up your Pokemon. This place here will level up your Pokemon, which is really cool. And they all, so all 4 of these islands have different upgrades that you can do as well. Actually, I could probably do this one. I could probably do this Isle of Plenty right now. So yeah, I can go to Isle of Plenty right now, and there's another box here where I can put out Pokebeans to allure Pokemon to this area to help me grow berries, and I can catch them too. But I can also plant berries here too. So I'm going to plant an Oran berry, a Chesto berry, a Persim berry, a Leper berry, because you don't get Leper berries quite rare. And I'll do a Cherry berry and a Pecha berry as well. And in about 24 hours. They would grow into berry trees, which you can harvest. So that's pretty cool, and you can do that. As you can see, there are 3 fields here, and each field can hold 6 berries trees. So that's 18 berry trees you can grow at one time. So that's pretty cool. And there are no wild Pokemon visiting me. Oh. So, can I do any of the others? No, I can't do any of the others. I need more Pokebeans for them. And to add more Pokemon to my boxes. Want to send out a here I can also exchange Pokebeans. So if I have patterned Pokebeans and rainbow Pokebeans, I can turn them into plain old Pokebeans, which I can use for other things. So if I give him a rainbow Pokebean, it'll that's 7 Pokebean. That's 7 normal Pokebeans. If I give him a patterned Pokebean, that's 3 Pokebeans that I can get from that. So that's pretty cool. I can also send out a bean bottle. Oh, this will be your first bean bottle, won't it? Yes, bean bottle. It's a bottle full of poker beans. Bean bottles sometimes wash up on the shore, on these isles. They must be adrift. They must have been set adrift by someone else in the wide world that's connected all over by these great oceans. People set bottles adrift, hoping they'll bring some happiness to a person who finds them. It's a pretty romantic idea, isn't it? And it's a-okay in my books. If you bring happiness to someone else, maybe something good will happen to you too. That's why it never hurts to do something nice, like setting a bean bottle adrift in the oceans. But I'm afraid you can only send out one bean bottle a day. Happiness that can't be bought cheaply and ends up okay, so unhappiness. Then I'll put 7 plain beans into a poke bean bottle and set it adrift, if that's okay with you. Yeah, sure, do that. There we go. I spent the bean bottle bobbing. I sent the bean bottle bobbing to sea. I hope it will catch us some nice luck today. So that's interesting too. So if you send bean bottles, you can send bean bottles to other people. I'm guessing you could possibly send them by local communications. So if you're around somebody will pick that up. So if you're around other 3DSs with Pokemon Sun and Moon and they're visiting their Pokepelagos, basically they'll pick them up. I'm guessing that's how it works. So it's using the local communications, your local wireless, to do that. So that's Pokemon Refresh in a nutshell, and it's actually really good. I spent 42 minutes here. Oh my god. It's such an awesome place though, Pokemon Pelago. So it's worth it in the end to spend some time there and develop the Isles. The key is to collect 90 Pokemon. So here's a Pokemon I haven't caught yet. So, a Zubat. Get in the ball. Become one of my 90 Pokemon at my Pokepelago. Don't call for help. Hey, help did not appear. So if you want everything to go up to the max, you need 90 Pokemon and a whole load of Pokebeans. But if you've got the time, you can put some great things into your Pokepelago, and it'll be a plentiful harvest, if you know what I mean. So, you know, it's a really interesting place, the Pokepelago. So I suggest you try it. I'm going to try it during this LP too. I'm going to try and get as many Pokemon as I can in order to help me try it. It sleeps in caves during the day. It has no eyes to check its surroundings whilst flying. It emits ultrasonic waves. Awesome. So catch as many Pokemon as you can, really. I know it's kind of annoying to sometimes have to deal with Pokemon, but you know, it can also be beneficial. So there's reasons behind doing it, so it's really cool. Joe, is it? Yes, it is. This is a cave. This cave is really something, you know. It's overflowing with Pokemon called these Pokemon called Diglett, and they really get out of hand to mediocre trainers that can't get through. So your island challenge going. So how's your island challenge going? Are those crystals that you've earned? Oh, look at you, Joe. Nice work. You even passed through Mallow's trial. It's about time you had some fun with me. Hey, I can have some fun with you anytime, Olivia. Again, I'm gonna stop. The Diglett have settled down too. If you are strong as you appear, you should be able to make it through this this cave. At the other end of it is Kawunsi City. That's where my shop is. I'll see you there. She runs a little shop, and basically in her shop is evolution stones, because that's what she is. She's a stone seller. So that's where you can buy things like fire stones, water stones, thunder stones. It's a shame you can't buy things like leaf stones, stun stones, dusk stones, and dawn stones. All the other, like the rarer stones there. It's a shame you can't buy those there. Let's do this, Sophie. Nice. Hey, mate. Looks like you're a fellow trainer who can use Z-power in battle. Let's find out who has the full force of their strength. Beat all the trainers in here and I will take you on. Alright, cool. I will beat all the trainers in here and I will take you on. There's an item back here. It's a firestone. Nice. Okay, there's nothing there. Up these stairs, there's a few Aether Foundation people. Phew! With Olivia in charge, we finally managed to make some headway against those Diglett. Hello! Oh, Alola! We're members of the Aether Foundation. We work for Pokemon. We work to support Pokemon conservation. It seems like Team Skull were the ones responsible for the Diglett in this cave getting so riled up, and brought them all to the surface. Team Skull is this group of troublemakers. You see, they seem to delight in interfering with trainers and their Pokemon. Diglett normally inhabit systems of underground tunnels that take years to dig out. So we're here to ensure they return to those tunnels and let them pass through here without having to fight so many Pokemon. Some of the Diglett are stuck on or near the surface, so be careful. Item back here. Hyper Potion, nice. I can't go here with Tauros, so I'll end up having to go back here myself. There's the occasional Diglett running past, which I wouldn't mind putting myself up against the battle against. I think there's a rare chance of getting a Alolan Dig Dug trio down here. which is really cool. There's another strength rock here. I've not been back there on my own file, so I don't know what the hell's there. I'm gonna have to come back here when I get strength. I might have to make special episodes to try and figure out what's all these places with strength. Oh, that might be cool. Let me know if you want to see those in the comments section down below. But I think it'd be rather cool to do that myself. Weak armor. Your defense. Right, so your defense went down, but your speed went up. Nice. And a Mudbray. If you have a fighting attack, I'm kind of scared of you, but like if you don't, I'm okay by you. Ooh, you have bite. I do not want to be dealing with bites. I'm going to just keep on spamming fake out until you stop biting. You should stop biting this turn so I can feint attack. Because bite has positive priority. You also have stamina, which boosts your speed. But I'm still faster than you. Nice. What's down here? Oh, there's a Psycho Core. I saw that, but I will face you first. Hey, worker Valkyrie, or whatever your name is. You have a Machop. Not so sure I should be in here with Sophie. Yeah, I probably should not be in here with Sophie. Seeds, come out here. Seeds is like less than 10 levels away from where I need him to be right now, which is really awesome. Because I need you to learn Energy Ball, then I will let you evolve. If I find a Sunstone. But I also want Energy Ball. That's what I want. I want an Energy Ball. This is a really good move, and you don't get it when you evolve into a Whimsicott. So I want it. There's a lot of moves you don't get when you evolve into a Whimsicott, so it's really annoying. But some of them I don't mind, because I do want like Moonblast and Hurricane, and you do get those when you evolve. So you get those later on, and I want those. But I also want some good, powerful Grass-type moves, which you don't get when you before you evolve. So I want those. Also, by the way, I've collected over 10% of the Zygarde cores all around the Alola right now, with the amount of Zygarde cores I've flicked up, both on screen and off screen. So I can actually go and get, I think it's like the 10% form of Zygarde, but I can't do it just yet. Ah, no way! Just when things were starting to heat up, y'all, I got surrounded by Diglett and beat up, y'all. Y'all, since when can Diglett use beat up, y'all? I'm so mad right now. I want to beat up on some fools. Don't make me mad, because when the fool who was dumb enough to be here right now. Joe. Joel. Ah. I was wondering who you were playing around with, and it turns out it's Team Skull. Ah, you want some, do ya? Well, how about we say hello? Hello, nice knowing you, punks. All right, it's time, doubles match. Show me something good, Hal. Because I don't want to be carrying you through this battle. You have a they have a Slander and a Forantus. I have Sophie, and you have a Pikachu. Alright. Show me what this Pikachu can do as this game is pushed to its extremes by the sheer lag that's going to be put out by this battle, because doubles battles really test the limits of this game and its system. Okay. Clearly, I am carrying you because I am the more powerful trainer than you. Yep. I'm clearly carrying you, because you want to use Quick Attack instead of Thunderbolt. Or at least Thunder Shock. Yo! Step off. Enough beating us up, yo! We may not be trying to take over the world or nothing, but we're still as hard to the bone out here. See you on the flip side, man. Man, Joe, when I fight with you, it's like even my Pokemon feel at ease. You're really some kind of trainer. That's it. I just got to give you something. Hey, Max Tifa, thank you. Max Tifa's restore all the PP to your moves. You know, it's pretty great, right? Now I'm going to have some more fun with those Diglett. See you. Okay. That's Route 9. You're not a trainer, but you were stood over there before, so you probably were a trainer then. Okay, there's nothing. Okay, so this tunnel's really not that much to do in here. Okay. There's a police station here. Hello. If it's not urgent, could you come back a little later? Sorry, I'm on my break right now. Policemen shouldn't have breaks. If you ever get lost, just check the town map. I depend on it regularly. Yeah, again. Policemen should also not get lost. Alright, let's face this copper and end this episode. You send out your cat, I'll send out mine. I know Growlithe's sort of a cross between a tiger and a dog, but I still like to call it a cat. Flame wheel. Oh, that's a pretty cool animation in this game. More faint attacks. Die. Nice work, Sophie. I beat the police officer. Hello. If you're going to Konami, you've got to stop by Kakuna's Olivia's shop, haven't you? She sells stones to use on your Pokemon to help make them evolve. Cool. There's a lot of other cool things in this city too. So this episode might be a bit of a long... this episode might be a bit long. Delibird delivers something to the Nose Pass. And I'm going into the Pokemon Center where I can end this episode. And we'll explore this city in the next episode. And we'll also face a grand trial. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's episode, you can leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Josh PH Games, and I am out. Mindala Pokemon, get to Lhasa! Everybody get Pokemon. Good night.